Okay. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, just waiting for Twitch to recognize that we're streaming.
Who did we hire last time? Because we apparently hired someone last time.
I think we tried to hire somebody. Let's check the people.
Okay, there we go.
I guess just go the unaffiliated, that helps.
No, whoa. Oh, the Zeong.
That's why we hired the Zeong.
I remembered I was like, oh, we have 2 mechs now.
I mean, they could be a tag team now.
Yeah.
Kurt Hawkins, you're out. You have legs. They are not for show.
I like how this is pretty much an even split between fictional and real people.
Yeah.
Legs aren't real.
Hey,
Hello.
that is from, he's the host of Iron Fist streams, which you should go check out.
I like that it says we have on the PS4 right now. It says 0 viewers, 3 comments.
That probably is. Well, the government, it's apparently hiding the viewer count.
The regime.
Hey there.
Hey, yeah, the CIA is like messing up our stream again.
Everybody's scouting. Shin Bitch is still doing his thing.
I love how that just became his nickname, like universally.
Shin, very long space, bitch.
Yeah, I think the space bugs me more, honestly. Like, it's just...
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, whoa, wait, what?
Oh, he got buffed. That's a buff.
Shin Bitch.
That's a buff that only a text-only character could have. Yeah.
Oh, God, you're just... I'm suddenly thinking about the fucking, like, brief time they tried to call Shinsuke Nakamura Shin in WWE.
I call him Shin. The rock star.
Well, after M. Dickey, I now only know him as Nico Moron.
Let's check everybody's, like, trust and stuff.
Oh, is that personal advice, general advice?
I think it's personal advice. Trust. Kurt Hawkins isn't happy with his pay.
When is he ever? My favorite
Okay, so
thing...
it seems like it's just Kurt Hawkins.
I forget if I said this before, but one of my very few favorite things about Vince is that he is the absolute worst character in the entire Fire Pro series.
$250.
That's fine. He's still getting paid like nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's getting paid like crumbs. Like,
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt's not happy with his pay.
According to the point ranking, Raja Lion could kick Vince's ass, which I'm sure is true in real life. Wait, why is Command Bull... Oh, wait, is she like injured or...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got terrified that she has custom parts now.
Yeah. Yeah,
No, Taka!
Taka is starving, motherfucker.
Welcome to the stream where we give people money, I guess.
Well, you know, it's... Yeah, I always thought that it was Yamazaki in that one piece of art. I have a feeling that a lot of these, like, you know, stand-ins are meant to be real people, but...
Yeah, like there's the picture where it's like the guy's doing a charity event with the kids. Where it's very clearly Kenny Omega, Tanahashi, and Okada.
But my favorite part of these artworks is that they all have creepy blacked out eyes all the time.
Yeah. I wish you could just tell me everybody that wasn't happy right now and I didn't have to keep going back and forth.
Yeah, that was... I'm kind of having flashbacks now when I did this stream of this, because half of it was just like, Beavis isn't happy with his pay.
I don't think Beavis will ever be happy with his pay.
Money! I don't know, I mean, like...
Funaki isn't happy with his pay.
He was like jumping over the moon. He was like jumping over the moon when he found $1. So... But I'm sure he'd be the type that would, like, you know, get to his head very quick.
The hurricane needs to fix the hurricane. I require donations, citizens.
Why is it everybody in counterattack? Why? Oh, he is making nothing.
I'm curious, like, if they ever found out what constitutes, like, how expensive they are.
Okay, you deserve that extra money. You deserve a raise.
Yeah.
Like, definitely.
Because I know there was, like, all this complicated math and stuff regarding, like, what style they're in, but I don't think they ever figured out, like, the popularity. That might just be random, honestly. Or wait, no, maybe, like, you know, in the skill, it's, like, wrestler rank and charisma that doesn't really do anything.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
What, with, like, how much they want to get paid?
Yeah, like, how popular they are.
Oh.
I was gonna say, fuck it, just give everybody a raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a good idea at this point. Consultation, so Dino Megazord.
Leave one person hanging.
Dino Megazord is getting a lot of money.
Hey, you want to try doing maintenance on a robot that huge for cheap?
That's fair.
I mean, Reiji would do, you know, do repairs on him, but he's still recovering from getting shot.
We are going bankrupt today because all we're doing is paying people more money. We just hired. Yeah.
Well, he wants a raise, damn it.
I like how this seems to be almost the same, like, person as the Yamazaki. He's just, like, alternate color. He's just orange and green now.
It just looks like a prisoner walked into our office.
Did we give Jimmy Wang a raise already?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I just got Shark Boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naki, Hurricane Helms.
Sean.
Give Bolshoi a raise while she's in the hospital.
Waylon Mercy. Gotta pay for those funeral bills.
Oh yeah. You know, the medical upkeep of being a reanimated corpse.
She's a champion. She's only getting $650.
She deserves significantly more cash.
I don't want Fuga to punch in our office door.
She does that anyway.
Oh yeah, that's just a thing.
She has a death list to the door every single day.
It's like when Biscuit Oliva, like, opened the door, but he, like, warped the material around the knob. I don't know why I remember that panel so vividly. It's like he's just having a casual conversation with another character, and the guard's like, "You just broke the fucking door, what am I gonna do?"
Thankfully, our roster... So, I think the thing is, like, characters that you start the game with always are at 500.
Ah. Yeah, that would make sense.
650 or whatever. So, that's why so many of these people are making, like, peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah, pay Kevin Nash a very small salary just because, you know.
Okay, I think that's everybody.
Zeong isn't happy with their pay. We just hired you.
Yeah, well... I don't know.
You're the best, boss. Okay, anyway.
With them on your side, I like how they put that. It just sounds like you can hire them as like hitmen or something.
Okay.
Should we get some guests or?
No, I think we're good with people.
Okay. Because I think some people do have messed up next.
Like he booked for the match, just put us back some. I still want to have like the ultimate grudge match between John Wick and Kevin Nash. That's like my favorite thing to bring up in that movie. Aside from
I'm gonna hit random entry, not use it, but I want to see what Kevin Nash would book this card as. Luna Vachon versus Kurt Hawkins, Bull Nakano versus Dino Megazord, Kotaro Suzuki versus La Hiedra, Mortis versus Death Yamasan. That's actually a great match, and I think I want to do it.
Yeah, that's a very Halloween-y match.
Shark Boy versus Alex Shelley, Fukakakimoto versus the Zeon. He just got here! Taka versus Sabin.
Hey, what's going on with Twitter?
What? Also,
Apparently
hello.
Yeah, hey, apparently Twitter's turning into a shit show, apparently.
Is it
They
because
put
we're
10 matches?
10 singles matches, none of which are for a title?
That feels like something Kevin Nash would do, because I have a feeling that he would just hit the random button if there was a random button in booking. I'll say so.
Hey, Sona.
Hello, Sona. Why does that still say there's no viewers?
What?
Yeah,
It still says there's no viewers.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's bugged right now. How many people does it say for you, Melly?
6.
Okay.
I'm looking at it on the site. But yeah, for some
So am
reason,
I.
every time we stream Fire Pro, something weird happens.
So I could say opening match. Well, let's do Mortis versus Death Yamasan.
Yeah, that match sounds fucking radical.
Just make sure nobody's hurt.
Astral viewing.
Oh boy, she's hurt.
No, she's not. She's fine.
The Fire Pro curse. I feel like when I was running Fire Pro near the end, there was a lot of cursed things happening. Because it actually ended abruptly because I edited a wrestler and it just locked me out of the save data. I'll say, hey, hey there.
Hello.
I definitely want to do the Megazord and the Zeon against somebody.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
How was Waylon
gonna
Mercy's
play-
health?
How is what?
Waylon Mercy's health. Fucked.
He might need a week off.
Yeah. He put the sleeper hold on himself. God, my team is just run down right now. Just 2 of them just keep getting their asses kicked all the time.
I feel like Mel Squadra is kind of the old baseball adage of like one star player can't make a great team.
Yeah. This is a very WCW team we got going on here.
Let's do somebody from Counterattack.
All these people who are unhappy with their pay. Yeah, everyone on Counterattack is fine.
Let's
2000
do
TNA.
let's do Hurricane Helms and Shark Boy.
Is there anyone from 2000's TNA in our lineup right now?
2000s TNA? Literally almost all of my team.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Right there, yeah.
Well, no. Most of Sasha's team is actually, like, we got Alex Shelley, we got Kevin Nash, we got Chris Sabin, we got Shark Boy.
I was gonna say let's do
Kurt Hawkins might count. What?
I was gonna say let's do like Shark Boy and Hurricane versus the Megazord and Zeon for a tag team title shot.
Sure, but they're trios champions, aren't they?
Oh.
Well, just, you know, make Shark Boy the new Ultimate Dragon.
What about,
You're
what
right,
about
that does
Kotaro
sound awesome. What?
Suzuki? Never mind. No, you have no idea.
Ultimo Shark.
I think on my Fire Pro roster. Oh, hey there. Yeah, sharks are cool.
Hello.
Whale boy. I kind of want to see that now, actually. I forget if I asked this, but there was not a wrestler called Lava Girl, was there?
No.
No.
So Shark Boy was way before that movie, and I believe was it Weinstein? Like one whatever company made that movie tried to sue him, and he won.
It's like, it doesn't make any sense.
And so he got a bunch of fucking he got a bunch of money out of that, and was like set for life. And so he didn't have to wrestle like indies anymore. He could just work for TNA.
It's just like stupid thing to do. Like, generally a lot of like, you know, just likeness. I mean, go ahead. I mean, I haven't delved too much into obscure manhwa except for the Toshinden 3 one, which goes places. But fuck, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, right, yeah. I mean,
I've read some weird manhwa. No, not manhwa. I've read webtoons. They're different, I guess.
Yeah. I think I still have a Street Fighter EX one laying around where I think like Ken is the villain for some reason. And all I remember is that I think one chapter just ends with Dr. Dark stabbing him. But
Who should face Fuka this week? Alex Shelley.
Jimmy Wang
yeah,
Yang.
Did they have a fight?
Is it Akio time?
I think it's Akio time.
We keep giving Jimmy Wang Yang main event shots, and I feel like, and if we had, like, I feel like if we were an actual wrestling company, our fans would be pissed.
But
Why would you be pissed about Jimmy Wang Yang?
Orca-inspired moves. I'd like to see that, actually.
Let's do junior heavyweight title match. And you wanted Sabin versus Shelley, right?
Yes, yes. Shelley won it last week. Won the contendership last week.
Yeah.
What wacky stipulation are they fighting for this time?
See, I was gonna say I mark for Pito, which, like, honestly, we should probably make that a t-shirt.
Well, speaking of which, Pito and Bray Wyatt, they were a team.
Oh, yes, they were. Should they get a title shot?
Yeah, because I think they won last week.
I cannot believe how much sense that team makes.
I'm just sad we don't have the Fiend.
Oh.
Because that would have probably fit way better with how Pito, looks.
Go with number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Grimy red pants, Bray Wyatt.
3's like a weird not Fiend Wyatt.
Let's go with 4.
Oh yeah, 4 was like, I could see that being in the, I always forget what the hell his puppet show's name is. Like
Firefly Funhouse.
Okay, yeah. Because I have a feeling Bray Wyatt, if he had the opportunity to tag with a wrestler that had the gimmick of being a cat ant monster, he would totally do it.
Let's do Kurt Hawkins and Saida.
I feel like this match has happened before, but I'm not gonna stop it. Where's green hair Saida? Where's green hair Saida?
Not in here yet, I guess.
We're waiting for that patch to come in.
La Hiedra's fine. She can have a match. Versus...
How's Taka doing?
EX.
Taka's doing great.
Taka is fine, motherfucker. Alright, this card looks fine.
I think I'll leave it as is.
I'm just curious if we can get up. What can we do? Medium hull for 20? No.
I think I'd say medium for like the last show of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, EX characters in Street Fighter 3 would be like my jam. I
Want to make everyone else at the title matches max speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I love how we have the Benny Hill theme just named 600 speed.
Because I thought the max speed was 600, not 800.
Yeah, but
the title match.
Oh.
It's an ironic name. Yeah, put the Benny Hill theme on like a normal speed theme.
125, that's fine. 125, that's fine. Okay. We are good.
And Garda versus Necro, I suddenly wish both of those characters were in here.
Merch all set?
Oh, can look at that. I feel like I got a bunch more. Yeah, I bought more last time.
All inspiring shots of your wrestlers, yeah, like the Xeon poster.
To the show!
Nobody canceled. None of our contracted performers canceled.
This will be the Tony the Spider Memorial show then, because nobody bailed.
Hopefully nobody dies. That'd be very awkward.
I don't think people can die in this game. I hope not.
Yeah, the closest thing I heard of is that when they do the expeditions or whatever, I've heard rare reports where the wrestler will just go missing. Which like has never happened to me, and to this day I don't really know what the expeditions do. But
it's like the expeditions are like you send somebody away for a while and they come back stronger, a little more popular in a different region, and they might bring another wrestler back with them.
Oh, I should have done that a lot more often then, because that last part would be like, I just want the game to hand me characters basically.
Yeah.
Just to see like what it comes up with. Death and Mortis. Such a good set of names. Still need to find that Mortis shirt. Especially since it's Halloween month. I'll never get tired of like sped up Boston Crab. Oh, that what the fuck was due to how fast this is going. Yeah, this is how we essentially skip matches by also watching them.
Chair.
That is the second time Death got compared to Carrot Top. But she didn't make chairman of the boards. And wasn't in that Celebrity Deathmatch PS2 game, which I think I actually owned. And, you know...
Morrissey.
Someone voiced by Masako Nozawa. Does somebody sound like Goku in this match?
Death Yama-san kinda does.
Yeah, the more I remember her voice clips, but... Yeah, I had the Celebrity Deathmatch game for PS2, and... Yeah, I mean, you know... well, I ended up finding out that it was the same developers as Simpsons Wrestling, which explains a lot. And I think it may be worse. I'm not sure yet. It's just one of those games where it's like, the more I hear it, the more I'm like, I can't play this anymore. The one funny thing that game did is I think all of NSYNC like shared a character slot. It's like such a fighting game approach to a boy band, and I gotta love it.
The Zeong Megazord.
I can't wait for the leg locks. I don't have enough giant robots in my selection. Because I am like woefully behind on mech stuff. Oh right, yeah, the Ninja Turtles did have that thing going on in Injustice too. I totally forgot they were even in that.
There is a pain because it's like it depended on which like mask you equipped, I think. Like in the customization screen.
That is weird as shit. that sounds so inconvenient.
Yeah.
and also, yeah, it is Injustice. Injustice always felt like an intermission between the combat games. That's the best I can really describe them.
Like, the thing that I like Injustice 2 only for the fact that, like, oh wow, there's a mode where you can just watch them fight and you can set their AI parameters like Fire Pro.
Yeah.
And that always made me really happy. And there's like a big forum online that's like, here's a bunch of really good AI settings for these characters. For Deadshot, just set his zoning all the way to max.
Hold on,
and all he does is just shoot people repeatedly.
Oh, we got...
That is the Zeong from Mobile Suit Gundam.
The Zeong is Tez asking us if we want followers.
I feel like a good horrific character to have in mecha anime would be like a mech piloted by like a bot or something.
That happens a lot. That happens quite a bit in Gundam, where you'll have like AI piloted robots.
Just on cruise control. But yeah, regarding the AI editing thing, I think MK11 might also have that, but it also has the distinction of like your ghost kind of goes online, which so far is the only exciting thing I've heard about the game.
Wait, isn't that the Devil Gundam shtick too? That it's like piloting itself,
Kinda,
using a corpse.
Kinda, yeah.
As soon as the giant robots show up, we get bots. Yeah, that's fucking Devil Gundams trying to get me big follows.
So I guess the giant robots are next in line for the titles.
Yeah.
That is true. Maybe that's like, you know, the equivalent of like, you know, a wrestler's mom coming out to support them. It's just Twitch bots. Sorry, I banned your uncle.
Hey Zeong, I know you just won your first match, but can you tell me how many of these pictures has a bike in it?
Now I'm imagining like the audience is filled with like those pop-up ads, like that one Aqua Teen episode where they just start showing up in the real world. You gotta watch what you're clicking on, because that one almost took my head off.
Sash, remember that episode of the MMA documentary where it just starts as like it starts with basically a fake like British like sports stream?
Vaguely.
And it kept coming up with a bunch of stupid pop-ups.
That's pretty good. Please finish capture to wrestle. Just make like the wrestling mat a capture.
I'm still so sad that we can't edit like the ring at all.
Until we get sponsors.
Oh yeah, Fighting in the Age of Loneliness. I remember watching that when I was like... I think I watched that when I was on the trip home last time I went to Maine, actually.
Yeah, it is Fighting in the Age of Loneliness.
Yeah, interesting title. He sure knows how to make things poetic sounding.
Yeah. One of those pop-ups on that part that I was talking about was an ad for Fighting in the Age of Loneliness, and it says like a documentary that's like about MMA, but also I guess kind of like about society and stuff.
Saida loses again.
I keep thinking these matches are going by way too fast. I'm like, oh yeah, they're going at 800 speed. That might. Yeah, I need to check out more of those videos. I've been way behind on the boys.
You should watch the Seattle Mariners one. It is like, it made me like the Mariners. They're my second favorite team now.
I know nothing about sports, so I'm even more intrigued.
It's a 6-part video series about a baseball team that sucks.
I'm into it.
But like, they're also the best. And I mean, I was always a fan of like Ichiro Suzuki, so like.
All I know is the. Sorry. That is such a great description. I can describe so many things too. Like, with that description, you could be describing both basketball, soccer, and Dragon Ball Z. Also, that's 3 things, but hey. Also, a little update regarding the archives being uploaded. The Soccer Awards one went up like way earlier, and the Raw Emmy one is now processing. The 3-hour like Ikemen run I did is still uploading. It's been uploading since like last night. It is 3 hours, so.
God damn.
100 tag team matches. They, you know. I'm totally gonna do that again soon, though.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I will say I do have
leapfrog.
Dive.
I do have one idea that I came up with because I was looking at my schedule. I'm like, oh yeah, Halloween is on a Saturday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I had a perfect idea because I didn't get to do it last year because I couldn't figure out the emulation for it.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's about time I show you Battle Monsters.
Oh no!
Oh hell yeah!
We won't be able to play it yet, like together, but yeah. I mean, it's the perfect time for it, and also I think you just need to experience it. Oh, is it? Oh, damn. That explains the event that we were talking about.
Just face lock.
Just a face lock. Nothing fancy.
Oh man, so if we're talking about spooky time, I think what we should do then, Saturday we can do Battle Monsters, and Sunday, even if we're not done with Soccer Wars by then, we should do Code Vein.
That would work.
Spooky, goth, Dark Souls, anime, Halloween.
That would definitely work.
Perfect. Alright, now strap in and grab a drink, everybody, because it is time for a tag team match.
At normal speed.
Hey, I mean, you know, I've been, before we became the date zone, I've been doing this for probably around the same time, and we're still in the same position, but that just means, you know, we got a better audience. I mean, we both have good audiences, not that mine is better than yours.
Keep digging, Melly.
Yeah. Also, yeah, when it comes to Battle Monsters, it's like half the people pick Naga because I guess they just like Gorgons a lot.
That's a very specific wish, but I agree and I understand.
I wish I was a giant woman who would cradle me in her arms. That reminds me of something, actually. The guy from the guy who, you know, did This House Has People in it, you know, Alan Resnick. I don't know if he's doing a bit with his obsession with giant women now, but it's kind of concerning. He keeps posting about them.
Our tag team champion, Kevin Morgan.
Yeah.
Look that up. I think that's a baseball player or something. I will say
Pirata, yeah, Morgan.
Well, he is an old man, so like he's got to put that extra oomph into it.
Meanwhile, Pito is like, I don't know, like less than a year old, I think.
Pito's also tall.
I like that Morgan countered into a flipping kick, and then Bray immediately just punched him.
Well, the thing with Pito being tall is that I think they were that tall in Source. Because,
He kinda is. He's kinda like if Abyss from TNA was really old and a pirate.
And missing an eye.
Yeah.
it's like, for me, like, Mankind, Abyss, and Parada Morgan are kind of like a weird Venn diagram. Especially, I think, like, I forget
Who's in the middle?
Probably
Which one is in the middle?
I mean, I only, to be fair, I think most of my memory is from M. Dickey's interpretation of Abyss.
Wait, no. It's a three-part Venn diagram, and it's Parada Morgan, Mankind, and Abyss, and in the middle is that one dude from One Piece.
Oh, the one that Mick Foley actually saw.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like, hell yeah, I'm in One Piece, which is amazing.
I don't know, the only thing I can immediately think of is like the Venn diagram connection between Parada Morgan and Mankind is missing body parts.
I think the thing is with likenesses in media is I think prints regarding JoJo just scared a lot of people. Because most of them are going to be like, hell yeah, I'm in this.
Yep. Doesn't stop Oda because, like, almost, like, a lot of major characters in One Piece are just dudes. Like,
the main antagonist is just Eminem.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Isn't Jim Carrey in there like twice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Neferpitou, which, going by the weird, like, actual spelling Togashi goes with, I can't remember if Narf is what the official spelling is.
All I can remember is, like Kurar picked.
Yeah, it's that, and Hakunoda's is, like, completely incomprehensible.
Shizuku is like CHZZOK. Shizok.
Which is weird, because she's, like, the only one that has, like, a normal name.
She has, like, a Japanese name, yeah.
Yeah, which I always found, like, very weird.
Well, and the guy that's just Nobunaga.
Oh, right, that guy, too. There's also that dude named Franklin.
And Shoot McMahon.
I forgot about that name. He's just Genjuro, but he has, like, a ghost hands or something? I don't know. My brain was kind of getting tired during that.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki is in One Piece.
Literally. Voiced by him and everything.
I think his name, the only difference is his name is like Kaze no Minoru or something like that.
Yeah, he was like the voice actor and everything. I forgot about that. Hunter x Hunter characters.
I think Gon's name is funny because he just adds in like 3 E's.
Gon Freaks.
Yeah.
It was like 3 E's and 2 S's.
Yep.
Gone Freaks. It sounds like a wrestling announcer.
One of my favorite Hunter x Hunter names is a very minor character. Like, it does the usual Hunter x Hunter thing, and like they have a character that looks really cool, and they just die off screen like a chapter later. I think his name is like Bushidora Ambitious. Oh, right. I forgot about the best name in the entire series. It's a dude that looks strangely like how Arpa describes himself, and his name is Stick Dinner. He's like, I cook the food for the camp. I'm like, because your fucking last name is Dinner? I'm trying to think of some other one.
I don't remember his name, but I like the dude, when Nen first shows up, like when they first start talking about Nen and Nen powers, it's like the dude that teaches them is just Togashi.
Oh yeah, wasn't his name just like Wing?
Yeah, it was Wing, I think.
I completely forgot about the Heaven's Arena arc, because not a lot happens in it.
Double pose.
And these guys are a really good tag team.
The synergy going on here. Going by, you know, characters in manga just being dudes, I forgot in the exam arc, which is another arc where nothing happens. There's a dude that's just Lupe Fiasco. And I'm not... And he just has the same exact voice as the narrator. It's really weird. That narrator is voiced by Skullomania, which really threw me for a loop. So basically, you could say that Skullomania is the start of the Chimera Ant arc, because the narrator never shuts off during that arc, I swear.
On the topic of last names, Neferpito just hit the jackhammer.
Or jackknife.
Jackknife. I would like to see Neferpito also hit the jackhammer. But
Steal everybody's move.
I like that Leorio is neither a paladin nor is he a knight, but his last name is Paladinite.
His last name is very, like, I can imagine, like, a teenager's OC having that name. Which, who knows, maybe that was the case. Whoa.
Slap.
Punch through Kevin Nash to slap Karada Morgan.
There is one spot in Kevin Nash's body where he is ephemeral. You must find it.
It's always funny seeing, like, the strike contest with, like, you know, Western-based wrestlers, and it's not really, like, a huge thing.
Yeah.
It just momentarily becomes Japanese wrestling. I guess with our rule set, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Because I think, in WF No Mercy, I believe there was, like, I can't remember if there was a 20 count outside of the ring, but there might have been. It's not really an American wrestling thing, which it makes sense. Oh yeah, we gotta finish the Mellyverse story mode too. I gotta...
Someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta promote the hell out of that, because
With Rope Break? Or was he Rope Break?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Rope Break.
Yep.
Whoa.
Meow.
What were you trying to do there? Oh god, I forgot how much Bray Wyatt was in
You fool!
The last bash. I have a feeling if I do like the last Mel bash for a while, I'll just call it the last bash. Which I'm still working on it, just, you know, there's a lot going on, so I'm kind of slow on it right now, but... I'm working on Dr. Coyle from Orange, who is proving to be an interesting challenge.
They finally hit a tag move. It's a suplex.
Yeah, I will admit a lot of my characters I kind of forget about the double team moves.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
Yeah. Well, fuck you! What the hell are you doing, man? When priority moves go wrong.
No, Peter, the legs! Go for the legs!
Go for the quads.
I forgot that Peter shows up right after that, like, weird, like, bird-rabbit guy starts losing his shit. I say he starts losing his shit, but I think that's his entire character. He just freaks out all the time.
I think that's that entire arc, is people losing their shit.
Yeah, but he took it to the next level. Like, literally every scene is him extremely pissed off. I think he made it. I think
God, that story makes me laugh every fucking time.
right.
Vince McMahon sitting in the ring like a fucking child, angrily yelling at two grown men.
It's like...
I've heard of that, but I've never seen it, and I need to fix that immediately.
Yeah, I should find it for you after the stream, because it is like...
The end result of the most disastrously hilarious Royal Rumble ending ever.
Yeah.
It's a lot funnier than the Sid Vicious thing I've been hearing about.
What Sid Vicious thing?
The one where he, like, broke his ankle or something?
No.
That's, I don't know if I'd call that one funny. That one hurts to watch.
Yeah. Oh, leg. God, that's even worse. And of course somebody made that in Fire Project. Of course they did.
My God.
I mean, I guess it would be...
Peter's trying to pull his mask off.
I guess it would be accurate, for better or worse. But I feel like that's where it's like, it's getting a bit too far in accuracy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they started doing the legs, and then put the legs to the wrong person.
After the clip I saw earlier, I'm sad nobody's made it about Elvira Fire Pro. Now I want her and Vicious tag team.
It makes sense that Psycho Sid is like a genetic experiment.
I don't mean any insult by saying this, but he kind of does come off like he has that gimmick in a way. Like, it's mostly just like his mannerisms, you know?
Yeah. He was created to have half the brain that you do.
Yeah, that. Look at God, every time I think of him saying that, I don't really think of that. I just think of that Kevin Mask. Kevin Mask.
Kevin Mask! I also think about Kevin Mask all the time.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Like,
we should play a fucking Ultimate Muscle game, or Kinnikuman game.
We should.
Yes, the legs!
Played one of the Fighter Maker games, but, which might have more or less characters than the PS2 game. There's no telling. But, what's that about to say?
Really wants to do his spot.
Goldberg had the same gimmick as Carl from Aqua Teen did. Here we go.
You fool!
What is Parada Morgan doing?
Ooh, cool.
Oh, right. What I was saying about Kevin's mask. that mask where he puts on to look like Sid Vicious is still one of the scariest fucking things I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they meant to make him look that horrific, but Jesus Christ. Well,
he just killed Pito.
that's how all the Chimera Ants died. Big
Kevin Nash's hair just gets really huge.
That scene, that whole thing was a little too goofy.
So which one is Muscle Fight? Is that one of the PSP ones?
That's the Fighter Maker game.
Oh, okay.
I was like, it was 1 second.
Yeah. PS2 one was like Grand Prix or something like that, and that had like a bajillion characters in it.
Yeah, well, Muscle Grand Prix is like the big series that I think they kind of ended with. There was Generations, which was the PS2 one that came over here as Galactic Wrestling featuring Ultimate Muscle. And then there was a GameCube one too.
Yeah, I think I saw Alex Navarro playing one of those. I think you can make a character in one of them.
That's the GameCube one.
Okay.
That's why he was playing it once with Redacted.
It was Ultimate Muscle Legends versus New Generation. That was, I think, the GameCube one.
GameCube came first on PS2, then Japanese only PSP version. That's a really random idea, but I can see that happening somehow.
I know the GameCube one of the sets of items for creatable characters was Panda Man from One Piece for no reason. Well, no, because I think either Yude Tamago designed that character or Oda designed that character for Kinnikuman, one or the other.
Okay, so Cobra Cobra is a bonus character in the Fighter Maker game. Now I gotta see that. Because he's actually sort of a stream hero too, because I forgot he won Melbash one year, so... Thanks to, what was his team? It was like Data from Star Trek and Wolfgang Krauser. Momotaro from Otoguchi. Okay, yeah, we gotta play this game.
Somehow.
I still gotta bust out the PS2 Otoguchi game because it's weird as hell. I think the American character actually has subtitles for him speaking English in game, which is pretty good.
Okay, so what's the stipulation? Chris Sabin already has the keys to Party City. He already has Kevin Nash as his new dad.
Is Chris Sabin like 2-0 in this buddy feud?
Yes.
This is for custody of Kushida.
Gasp.
Dominic and Kushida. Also will do, I'll have to,
If Chris Sabin wins, then by extension, Kevin Nash is Kushida's grandpa.
Man, this family tree's fucked up.
I'm still so mad that, like, Shelly showed up in NXT once. And they lost their fucking match.
They existed entirely for one match.
And they, like, built it up, too. Like, what's the point? If you're gonna have him lose, then have him lose as a surprise entry that night. Yeah. And not build it up for weeks.
So the time I was killed Nitro. I'm still sad. As far as I know, nobody's made a Fire Pro move, but that one time Jeff Jarrett entered the ring and then just fell. Did a taunt of Hogan going, "This kind of bullshit is what's killing the company," or whatever.
Thanks, Vince
And also,
Russo.
I still need to convert the one time that Vince Russo had a wrestling moveset. Thank you, Backstage Assault, for that. I really, like, one of my dream projects is to just make a whole collection of people that, like, were strangely playable in a wrestling game. Like Afro Thunder from Ready to Rumble Boxing, who's in a DNA game, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And,
let's see, and then we would have Fred Durst. I don't know if Tony counts.
He counts, because he's just kind of a weird addition. The funniest thing about Fred Durst in those games is that I really like his fighting style in that. He's just like a Muay Thai fighter in that game.
Okay, truthfully, like half of the fucking roster of WCW Backstage Assault qualifies for that, because you have like fucking Doug Dillinger, I think Tony Schiavone is in there. Thunder also had like Mike Tenay
and also
Bobby
Tony Schiavone.
And also Tony Schiavone. And Mean Gene.
Let's see. And then I guess Schwarzenegger would count.
Oh yeah, I think he's been made already. Like accurate moveset and everything. He's actually also accurately made in the Project Outsider mod. because there's just a stable dedicated to like celebrities that just ended up on a wrestling game for some reason. I'm trying to think of what else.
I suppose the dev team of WCW Thunder.
Yeah, the problem is nobody knows their moves. Like,
But most of the cast of like WCW have like most of the same moves.
Yeah. Just get that Veal guy and just edit him a little bit. I've never actually heard Russo talk that much, but what little I heard, yeah, his accent is
very high, very nasally, very New York.
When somebody makes like the joke about the stereotypical New York City accent, that's just how Vince Russo sounds.
Uh-huh.
Most of me hearing him was him screaming, you know, during the Bash the Beach event, which I'm not sure is a good representative of his accent. Because, yeah, that was a little too intense for me to really pay attention to the accent. I am booking here.
Shelly is on a fucking roll right now, by the way.
Yeah, like how we're joking about Bash at the beach, and like here he's just like.
And Shelly is fighting for the honor of his time-traveling compatriot.
Are we all?
Woohoo! Dude.
That animation is so silky smooth.
Never forget that Vince Russo created a stable in TNA called Sports Entertainment Extreme.
That just sounds like a bootleg of something. What the hell?
Shelly just cannot win. He just got injured by his best friends.
What's with the criticals going on tonight?
Chris Sabin now has the deed to Kushida.
We just gotta find him and hire him.
Shelly just can't get ahead. Jimmy Wang for
And that's true in real life, too. I'm still so mad that they made a big deal about, like, the Motor City Machine Gun, Chris Sabin's injured, the Motor City Machine Guns are on hiatus, oh my god, Shelly's back to fight Austin Aries. And then nothing. And then he loses the match and is back to doing nothing.
Oh man, Alex Shelley got a singles match against Kenny Omega for the Junior Heavyweight title, and he lost.
And he lost, wrestled like one more match, left, went to Ring of Honor for 5 minutes, and then retired. And now is unretired in TNA again.
The sitcom Wah Wah sound would be a great sound for the critical in this year's Small Bash. I'm going to do that. I say this year, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to finish it this year. We'll see. Well, probably. But you know, there's a lot coming up for me right now. So
I forgot that because we can't change her outfit, Fuka is just permanently in street clothes right now.
So many people want the Burning Hammer drink, which is weird because there are a couple of endings in 428 where people drink the Burning Hammer and then either pass out or go into a murderous rage. There's a bad ending where, like, the pain in the ass detective guy, he gets offered the Burning Hammer and he's so mad that he's getting sold that he just goes into the release party and wrecks everyone, like wrecks the shit out of the office and then leaves while, like, sad organ music plays. So good.
Alright, take your bets now, girls. Are we going to see the punch tonight?
I hope so. I want to say yes.
Sasha?
Maybe. I'll put it at 50-50.
That's not an answer.
That she plays both sides, you see. In a bet, which makes... Either way, I'm getting some money.
That's like when you fucking do like the most cop out option possible in like a roulette. Where like I'll just pick the reds.
I'll put 10 on red, 10 on black. What?
Either way, she gets money, which, like, you know, should always happen.
Slap.
No run-ins tonight.
Yeah, last time it was run-in city, but this time it's more like relaxed.
Yeah, well, as relaxed as these can be.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Back out time!
Wee! Did you hear him just go wee?
For all your sloppy booking needs.
Hey, we saw the punch.
Yeah, there we go.
Didn't you have another one? Didn't you have a different move that was also nuts?
Something like that.
Yeah, there's a weird throw. Either way, I was gonna say now pay up, but we never decided on an amount, so I guess call null and void. 50 cents. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, I heard a lot about how WCW had their run in Chance and High. Jesus Christ! I thought he just went into the audience for a second.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Taka time!
Wee! Rope break.
Agio time ended early today. Just kicking him in the head over and over again.
Taka time!
Akio time to the back!
Taka
Again!
time!
I wonder if how the AI looks for Akio time. 80%.
Okay.
Jimmy like Yang is dead again!
3 criticals during this show. So how did he get knocked out? I don't know. What was that? Okay, it doesn't show you what move it actually is.
It was like the Cesaro uppercut where you like push him in the air and then smack him.
The algorithm got him. Also, don't ever call Fuga that, or else that punch will happen to you. Her 428 character does kind of look like an Oscar Kazama cosplayer.
Ah, no. This is booster populated for sure. If it weren't for that, like, tilt of everybody right now.
At what cost?
Well, nobody got injured. But anyway, it's just at red health.
Alright, let's see.
Andrew of Etc. won the Etc. Junior Heavyweight title.
Andrew Everett.
Spike Dudley's the ECW Junior Heavyweight Champion.
He's the
Chris
original
Wolf and
giant
Dash
killer.
Chisako.
We made a lot of money. Nice.
So the Tony the Spider Memorial Show was interesting. A lot of people got critical.
As Tony the Spider would have wanted.
He really would have. He was a standard heel wrestler, so he would definitely try to critical people.
Hey, Bolshoi's back.
Oh god, we saw her face. Sort of. I'll say hey there. Just in time for the clan
Hi,
lady
Eva.
to be released. Release the clan lady.
Zero joined WCW. I don't know who that is.
They found they found the mountain in Latin America. No shit.
Wait, isn't there already the mountain?
Yeah.
There's two of them now.
I guess we'll find out who that is and find out who Zero is.
Shin was
Cam Nakano left
like...
Stardom.
Huh.
Thank God.
Well, he's going back to WWE.
Eva, trust me, everyone does. That is that person's like official nickname, or not official, but like common nickname is Shin Bitch. This is the picture I was talking about before.
Yeah.
You can tell it's just Kenny Omega who's about to do his one-winged angel on a child.
Better screen cap that just for save. Oh, yeah, maybe.
We would be able to because it turns off.
Well, it would be on the archive.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Hour and 5 minutes is around when that happened, so.
Okay, let's check wrestler stats really quick. First, let's go to Latin America.
That would be a really adorable picture if they still didn't have the creepy blackout eyes.
Yeah, there's just two different The Mountains. Maybe we'll be able to hire this one.
This one's so. Kings Road.
Where Kings Road?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So somebody went to WCW. Zodiac,
Stunning Steve!
Oh, it's just Zero from Mega Man.
Zero from Mega Man.
Yeah, you know.
Stunning Steve!
I mean, Max Moon was kind of... Jesus Christ. Max Moon was kind of halfway there already, so...
His face is missing!
But he's playable. Like, really?
We must install Half-Life 2 to run Stunning Steve.
Not quite so no, I'd say he's stunning.
Shocked Space Master.
Should we see if we can try to do a crossover show for the last show?
That'd be cool. First, let's try to hire the Mountain.
Mountain da!
Save first.
Yes.
Intimidates the opponent by removing his face. I think Havoc from Mortal Kombat does that.
Isn't that just a thing that heels do in Lucha anyway? I know Hiromu did it that one time to Dragon Lee. I
saw Jason the Terrible without his mask in that dumb like barn fight.
Come on, the Mountain. Well, now we can't hire anyone.
Or can we?
Is that event cross promotion?
Yeah, let's do a Sash down.
Nice.
That's the perfect way to end the first season.
Yeah.
Sash down versus Raw's EMMY.
That is awesome.
So, like, are you just working like two federations now?
Well, no, but what'll happen is they will throw in basically, it'll auto-generate a card with matches for their wrestlers, and we fill it in with our wrestlers. And the great thing about it is they can put their titles on the line, and we can take them.
Well, right. I was just noting that Sasha already has a faction in ours, but like Sasha is like running another show on the side apparently.
Yeah, Sasha's a professional consultant.
Like a semi.
She got out of the hospital and is immediately grumpy about how much money she's making.
Get out of the hospital. Give me money. I need to pay the hospital bills.
I mean, this is set in America, so...
That's fair.
I assume.
Okay, we're still the best.
We're still the best plus.
We can restock our Blu-rays. I think 1,000 Blu-rays is fine.
Anything not selling well, or...?
No, they're doing well.
Funny Akio moments.
Yeah, funny Akio moments, volume 12. I feel like if we sold funny Akio moments or funny Jimmy Wang Yang moments, we would have to make it the back of that fucking make it just like the back of that fucking street racing DVD. Akio sure is pimping it these days.
Do you know Jimmy Akio?
Do you know who Smokey Nagata is?
I kind of like have a weird love for Pimp My Ride now after I've learned how involved Exhibit was, which is basically not at all. And people still keep complaining to them. It's like he's like, to this day I still keep getting tweets like, you really fucked up that guy's card. He's like, I didn't do anything.
Okay, so it's going to be a 5-match card. We don't know who anyone is. There's going to be a Sashdown Junior Heavyweight title match.
Uh-huh.
So, who are we sending in? Oh, I did not mean to do that.
You can also see if you can put one of their heavyweight title in line too, if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't.
No, I can't. I'm not going to risk it. Who are we sending in to take their junior heavyweight title?
Taka Michinoku. He won last week.
All right. Fuka in the main event?
Yeah.
Non-title match because we're assholes?
Unless it asks you to do a title match.
Do a title match, damn it. That was the game talking.
I was like, what voice are you putting on? That was like, Do a title match. Who talks like that? What wrestler talks like that?
Vince.
Do a title match, damn it.
Sometimes I just do voices, I'm not even sure why I'm doing them, and half of them have southern accents. Inoki? Oh god, yeah.
Oh no, fucking god damn it, what was his name? The fucking dude that hangs out with I'm forgetting everybody in New Japan's name right now. Who's the dude in New Japan with the terrible voice?
Masahiro Chono.
Well, that's also true. The very, very tan guy who does headbutts all the time.
I'm forgetting his name.
I forgot his name too. What the hell?
He hangs out with Makabe.
Why didn't we all just collectively forget his name? Tan guy that got karate chopped in the vocal cords and now sounds like a monster.
Hanma! Thank you!
Why did we all forget that?
Hanma talks like a fucking Fallout ghoul.
Yeah, which I would feel bad making fun of it, but, you know, like, he agreed to show up for the Fire Pro story mode, and they, you know, kind of poked fun at it, and, yeah, it's not really something that would happen if he had a problem with it, so...
Yeah. Who are you sending in, Sash?
You can do does it make you do singles matches, or...?
Yeah, it's all singles matches.
Chris Sabin.
Melly.
Yeah.
Who are you sending in?
So...
Command Bolshoi did just get out of the hospital.
Yeah, put her in.
Alright. Pink. And for me, I'm going to send in my favorite, Kotaro Suzuki. So, we've got question marks versus Kotaro Suzuki, question marks versus Command Bolshoi, question marks versus Chris Sabin, question marks versus Taka Michinoku for the Sashdown Junior Heavyweight title, and question marks versus Fuka Kakimoto.
They got a lot of wrestlers with just 3 letters in their name.
I would say, since this is the last show of the year and it's all a big surprise, let's watch every match.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
I'm like
that'll
150, so it moves a little bit faster.
I think 125 should be fine.
With singles matches, it should be fun. We're not like having tag matches that could potentially go on for like a half hour. So
we're facing vacancy in every single match. Oh, whoops.
I mean, Swords Blitz did have random select as a character. Like, not like, you know, just like, you know, a Mokujin character, like, the random select box on the select screen is a character. Which is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. And it has a minigun, too, because, you know, of course it does.
Okay, so... America Urban, small hall. Can we charge more?
No.
Not feasibly. What if we went to medium hall? 40? No. 20? No. 10? No. Alright, we're staying in Jinder small hall. Confirm match card.
That's another thing I remember about...
I need to set up a title match.
Ah.
Do we trust Fuka?
We trust Fuka.
Yes.
I trust Fuka.
Yeah.
Alright. Going for broke here.
Jinder small. Yeah. That's the one thing I remember. That's another thing I remember from promoter mode is that I could never upgrade the halls. Like we could be like superstars and it'd be like, no, you still gotta do a small hall because you're not good enough yet.
All right, ready?
Sasha backed out.
I would be so sad. Oh my God! It's Sashdown versus Raw. Is EMMY?
Right. That.
Oh, I was gonna just play them as they come.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to keep a bit of a surprise. I didn't look at any of it.
I did see the match after this, which I'm pretty excited about.
Wrestling will never be the same. Alright, so it's Dash Kisako.
Who is a lady that I'm not sure I actually know much about.
She is a star of Sendai Girls. I think she is still currently tag team champions with Hiroya Matsumoto.
Kimeruzo! Out of curiosity, since we still can't see it, Melly, what's our number right now?
6.
Cool.
And I don't know why it never updated on the screen.
I blame the PS4 update.
That could actually be a fair reason. I really wish the PS4 interface, it's like, you know, because, you know, with all the subs that we got recently, I wanted to do, like, the emoticon thing, which I'm still trying to think of what to put there. It's like half the time we won't even be able to see them. Like, I guess the people in the chat would, at least, but...
Yeah! That was a funny little yell.
I love the crossover event so much.
You fool!
The one cool thing that the WWE games do is to have, you know, have any older versions that just feels like MK Trilogy but with wrestlers. Although I think like the new one got pretty ridiculous with it. I think like Charlotte has like, I'm not sure if Chun-Li or Charlotte has more costumes now.
I know we won't see it on there, but...
I don't know what that is. Somebody describe it to me.
It says he's full. That's all I know
okay.
about it.
It's specifically like from our friend streams, where anytime somebody does the bump in the corner, he just says, "You fool!"
Oh, okay. What was it in the old, like in WWE 13, where it was just Michael Cole going, "What a fool!"
Oh. That was like when they got thrown out of the ring.
Hola.
The announcer bit that I always remember from the WWE games is since, you know, creating characters don't have specific classes way less, and I just remember, I hope we can get a doctor out here, like, or something like that, or even like a two-part quote. His body has bore the brunt of the attack. It's like such an unnatural thing to say, too. It's all weird.
Who does the methodical pace benefit, Sasha?
Mr. Target there.
The attack on the Skull King.
I still say, regardless of how he was in actual ECW, my favorite game announcer is still Joel Gertner in Anarchy Rules, because he just has the weirdest lines. Like, he'll just start crying for no reason.
Who is it?
Joel Gertner.
Oh,
And,
Joel Gertner is... I don't know how I feel about him. He's got a good voice and he's a good announcer, but I cannot fucking stand him.
His game version's a lot more tolerable. Sounds like, because he's actually just funny in that one.
Never let him talk about his penis ever.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of dumb innuendo with him in real life, and the game like doesn't have him do that. So it's just like, hey, this guy can actually be funny if he wanted to.
I'm sure he's a better announcer than Joey Styles. I know that's a controversial opinion, but not a big Joey Styles fan.
I don't think a lot of people are, from what I heard. But my favorite Gertner moment from that game is sometimes he'll just win a match and he'll just go, "Dang dong, the witch is dead," and it's just quiet.
My favorite announcer quote in any video game, I think I've talked about this, but in one of the Legends of Wrestling games, it's Tony Schiavone, and whenever your fucking character jumps off the top rope, it's just Tony Schiavone going, "Airborne!"
That's pretty good.
Like, with almost that same inflection.
Oh, I think,
That is 3
Attitude...
chairs.
Jesus. I think WWF Attitude also had the distinction of Shane McMahon will just do like a horrifying cackle at random. He'll just go like,
oh, then there's the infamous Inferno match one, where it's Michael Cole in WWE 13 going like feeding the flames, begging to be fed human flesh.
I'm sorry, I was just kind of laughing at the fact that he rolled into the ring and got dizzy.
That's a pretty good Cannibal Corpse lyric. You hear me? Fuck you!
You fools!
No matter how much you hone your AI in this game, that will always happen.
The comedic double bump is eternal.
Yeah. That is like hard-coded in this game, basically. Pretty good starter match so far.
For a second, I thought you said this is a pretty good Stardom match so far. Yeah, I was like, I would like to see Kotaro Suzuki in Stardom.
Yeah, me too. Wasn't like that, Hex wrestling thing we were doing, like, wasn't like Redman, like, managing, like, Stardom or something like that? Like, I forget what
yeah,
happened,
I think so.
He was
it was like,
charge.
I think RZA, like, started, like, I want to do TEW again. Like, we just gotta figure out the fucking interface.
We gotta get the new version, then port everybody over. I don't know how...
Yeah. You can't, there is an import, button in that game.
So that's
okay, cool, because from what I remember, we also have to massively buff everybody, too.
And we need to make... I made it so everyone was, like, massively addicted to hard drugs. And we need to fix that.
I don't know... Is that what you did, or did you just, like, leave the possibility of that open and the game just decided that Meatwad was shooting up in the, bathroom?
No, I randomly generated numbers. And a lot of them just ended up... The problem is, like, it goes from 0 to 100, but everything after, like, 15 counts them as being, like, addicted to hard drugs.
Oh wow, okay.
So there was like 5 different incidences of various characters, like Booger and Meatwad, just going like, we found these characters high, like stoned on hard drugs.
Yeah, I think Farmer got in trouble for getting drunk twice or something like that.
Alright. So, Command Bolshoi versus the Bloody.
We had a great roster going on. What was it like? Scott Steiner was talking shit about Motaro and saying he doesn't belong in the ring, which is like true. I put Motaro in because he's like the shining example of a character you can't really put in anything because he's just so unorthodox. But in text wrestling, you can do whatever the hell you want. So.
Man, if I'd known Bloody was going to be here, I would have put her up against Fuka.
Another time.
Let's have a good old-fashioned JD Star bout.
Yeah, I knew you'd be into Bolshoi, Eric.
Muscle Grandma.
Muscle Clown Grandma. That's the keyword there. Although she's not really a clown in this outfit, or at least,
No, she's still got the clown nose.
Does she? I can't really tell, actually. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's like one of those things where it's like, she's one of my favorite wrestlers. What's your favorite match from her? Oh, I haven't watched any. She's just that cool.
That's how I feel about Kagetsu.
That's how I feel about a lot of wrestlers, really.
No, we watched a Kagetsu match.
Oh yeah, we did.
We watched that Kagetsu death match.
Oh yeah.
I will say, yeah, when you brought up shoot wrestlers, I did watch, like, 2 Gary Albright matches. And I could definitely say that dude was scary as shit.
We have a DVD of Pride stuff here, and that's how we know about Takanori Gomi.
I fucking love Takanori Gomi. He's my favorite.
The Bloody.
And who was the other guy that we really liked? The dude who was like a fucking weeb in like Pride?
Oh my god.
He was on one of the covers.
Oh man. I'll have to just go and find that. Oh wait, it's right behind me actually. Give me a second.
I'll say regarding Gary Albright, yeah, I think the scariest thing was he had the ability to just suplex you 4 times at light speed, and then he'd just stand there being like, what the fuck just happened?
No, it wasn't Josh Barnett.
Oh, right, Giant Silva, yeah, I gotta look more into him, I've heard some stories. Also playable in Project Outsider. This feels natural.
No, it wasn't Shogun here,
That one I haven't heard. I heard, yeah, he... Sorry. Yeah, he seems interesting at any rate. I mean, I've heard he's not very good, but he's certainly not boring. This is backstory, anyway.
Anyways, hi, this match. Sorry we're going quiet. We're desperately trying to find the name of this one shoot fighter. I feel bad doing my girl Bloody like this. I have a trading card of her and everything.
Hey, the match is still going. He believes in you, Bloody. I believe in both of them. Is there a way this match can end in a draw?
It was Carlos.
That's it.
Well, his nickname is the Ronin.
What? Damn.
Shining Wizard. Greatest movie in wrestling.
Oh, I'm back. What did I miss?
A lot of this
Nothing
match.
Yeah, nothing groundbreaking yet. Good match though.
I also remember, was it the Takanori Gomi match that we were like, oh man, I'm so excited to finally watch a Takanori Gomi fight, and it was 6 seconds long?
Yeah. Because it was specifically his fight against one of the
Gracie's?
Gracies.
Did he win or lose?
He won in like 6 seconds.
Gomi won?
Yeah.
Nice.
And that particular Gracie like retired immediately after that.
Yeah, because it was like, and it was the shortest match in Pride history.
Like one of the shortest matches in MMA history, even.
We still have yet to watch the Hellboy match, by the way.
Gotta find it.
I think it's on YouTube. The Hellboy All Japan match, which to this day I don't think anybody knew who was in that costume.
Yeah, because wasn't it, there were a bunch of people saying it was John Laurinaitis, which makes no sense.
Yeah, that's just one of those things where they just, like, one person guesses and they're like, best we got, it's official now.
We were talking about John Boyce stuff earlier. In the Bob emergency video series, they talked about an MMA guy named Bob, who was in a cage fighting thing, and somebody actually figured out who that was.
Uh-huh.
And it was a dude named something Masuda, and like he was his nickname was Bob, but because of like Sherdog's like method of inputting like fights, they had to call him Bob because he was only listed on the card as Bob.
Now I need to get him for my fire, bro. Also,
I made a wrestler in our like eFed named Bob Matsuda because of that.
I feel like rope breaks aren't like happening anymore for some reason. Oh. Damn.
But it keeps dropping bullshit on her neck, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, we're 2-0.
Yeah.
Flexing.
Also, I'm now hearing Bob Hoskins Mario going, "It's Bob."
Hold on, I will send you
same.
I will send you this Reddit post, Melly.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, thank you.
This dude looks fucking radical. Takeshi Bob Masuda.
That's just a really cool name.
Yeah. Chris Sabin versus Jody Threat. Is she the skateboarder?
Yes.
Trying to find, I can go back to it. Takeshi, but please call me Bob. Well, his name's not Joji, so he can't be called George, because I think like 90% of Japanese people named Joji will just call themselves George.
There's a joke about that in Umineko. So in Umineko, all of the characters are Japanese, but because their family is so fucking weird, they have they all have like Western names. And there's one of the characters, his name is George, but it's, if you look at the kanji that make up his name, it's just Joji.
Yeah, that happens an awful lot. Like, I think even Joji Nakata does it, because I think Guilty Gear just credit him as George Nakata at one point.
I know there's George Morikawa, who's the guy who writes Hajime no Ippo. It's the same way for him.
I think that actually gets referenced in a Jalico boxing game. I forget the name of it, actually. Eric can help me out with that one, because I can't remember what the hell it was. Best of Best Boxing, that's what it was, thank you.
Best of Vest?
Yeah. Is it called Best of Best Boxing? Hold on, I feel like Yeah, yeah, it is not Best of Best. It's about vests. Yeah, because there is just an obvious Hajime no Ippo character, but also his name is Joji, which is just like a reference to the author.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and also Abdullah the Butcher is there in a boxing game. I'm not
Abdullah
sure.
the Butcher is in way too many pieces of Japanese media.
I mean, he does have a very distinct look to him.
It's the forehead.
Yeah.
But also in Umineko, the only other character I can think of is the main character. His name is Battler, Battler. But you look at the kanji, and his name is just Sento, which means battler, like warrior.
I think that kind of reminds me of what Part 8 did. Is he related to Brian? I always wondered that. Part 8 had a guy who had to stand at Urban Gorilla, and I think his last name, like, if you read it another way, just spells out Gurira. It's just like, damn, that's just like Brian Battler. And it's funny because Best of Best Boxing also had, you know, the obligatory Apollo Creed pastiche, but he kind of had, like, the side buzz cut going on, so he just ended up looking like Jax. But, like, his portrait is even in front of the American flag, so it's like, it's just his Mortal Kombat 2 portrait.
It would also be fun to stream the Hajime no Ippo PS3 game sometime, which is not a very good game to do multiplayer, but it's still, like, really fun. I feel like this match doesn't have countouts either. I feel like there's no rules in this pay-per-view.
No rules, and rules are out the window.
It's uncensored.
Oh, I'm saying it. Sold out.
But the Hajime no Ippo, like, PS3 game is pretty neat because it's like, it's kind of like a Punch-Out game. Not the same angle or anything, but it's like, kind of over the shoulder, like, that sort of camera, which is really neat.
Yeah.
And it is, like, it is quite faithful to, like, the story of Hajime no Ippo. And you can even fight some of the very minor characters. Like, there's a character in Hajime no Ippo named Kenta Kobashi for some reason. He has nothing to do with Kenta Kobashi, that's just his name.
There was a weird, like, so Fire Pro had for the Dreamcast, Fire Pro D, they had the Rally Contest, which is basically like a bunch of players just made the most broken edits possible and exploited, like, you know, the balance to kind of win matches as fast as possible. Mm-hmm. And there's a dude named Jason Ozuma, which is a Hajime no Ippo character, and it looks absolutely nothing like the character in the game.
F5.
He's like,
that seems like a weirdly consistent thing in this game, because then there's Ernest Miller in this game, who's like a white boxer instead of like a black wrestler.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they never changed it.
I don't know if that's like a katakana mess up or something or what, but yeah, the Rally characters, they're a unique bunch. Wolfgang Krauser is just in there.
Nice.
And he got released as official DLC, so there's your crossover, I guess. And who else? There was a biker dude. Shit, the stream's like not loading all of a sudden for me.
Oh no.
Probably just my internet. It seems to be working fine for everybody else. Kim and Mr. T were in the PlayStation game, that audience ranking mode, which I still have to finish converting people from that. But yeah, Kim Cap 1 is just in there. And yeah, we got another point.
I didn't look at who we're going against, so I will find out in a moment for the Sash Down Junior Heavyweight title.
Oh, I saw it.
Taka is coming to steal your belt, motherfucker. He's even wearing the Sash Down colors.
When I saw how much we were paying him, I just kept thinking of like, Taka is eating ramen, motherfucker.
Taka is couponing, motherfucker.
I wanted to like have the most like attitude-looking face, holding up a bunch of coupons. Yeah,
nice.
There we go.
Get ready for a loud match.
We are all going to die.
The champion of moms.
What did she write on the autograph for you, Sash?
Something about my new meat friend.
I didn't know you were friends with Meatwad.
And then the Maki Ito one, which was like, we kill Corona or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That reminds me just something regarding the, everything going on, not like, going into the darker stuff about it, but I did see an interesting byproduct of that recently.
Yeah?
So I was watching, trying to find the good sketches in Whitest Kids because it's kind of like, most of it is really bad, but sometimes they have a really good sketch. Mm-hmm. And I was, they're doing something now where, like, the one guy is, like, making a new show. I think it's literally called, like, the Trevor Quarantine Show or something. And,
okay.
Like, most of the skit, like, he's still doing sketches, but it's all green screened, and most of it is just him and his dog. But, like, the other cast sometimes show up, but they're also green screened, and I'm like, this is really weird to look at. Because they're, like, kind of doing sketches together, but none of them are actually there together. It's like... But yeah, thanks to that show, I did see a guy's dog shoot their owner because it was just a Joker reference.
Haha.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I'm like, man, It's like, I think like a cast member actually got fired for being involved with the show when he was at a job, and they're like, we found out you were part of that show, which is rated R, so you're out of here, which is like completely stupid. Yeah.
Man, this is a loud match. She's sitting on him.
She would be the master of the butt slam after all. Speaking of the devil.
Taka is not doing well, motherfucker.
He's getting overwhelmed.
Man, I thought Taka knew... Oh,
Taka wishes he had a cup right now. Ow.
Taka, he's a babe, motherfucker.
I swear he must have another quote that I'm just not thinking of.
I'm gonna kick you ass.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I think like, I don't know if he hated it, but I know like the lead of the Butthole Surfers, I think, had like, a local like comedy act that was like very like, you know, clean, and of course, you know, famous Christian music act in the 70s. I feel like I gotta find out who they are now.
I also like that reminds me of the factoid that Jimmy Hart was in like a semi-famous boy band in like the 60s.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He was probably the guy figuring out how to make like copyright-free versions of Monkey songs, but like not close enough to where they'd be sued. I like how that's apparently an occupation. Like, I think the one of the guys from Doom in the old games kind of was in charge of that. It's like, how do we get this to sound like Alice in Chains, Them Bones, but like not enough to where we get sued by Alice in Chains?
Dale Oliver, the TNA music guy, also did that all the time.
Because I think like they were valuable. Yeah, position to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is with Bobby Prince's case is that he had a good ear for that, and also he was a lawyer, so like he.
Ooga.
Ooga is one of my favorite cues from this game.
Taka will not be defeated by butts tonight. Michinoku driver.
Barbie and Stamp, so. Oh shit! Hey, thank you for the sub, KFG.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very much. Every time she screams as Ooga, I expect a Chaka to follow.
Ooga Taka.
There we go. What the? Damn, the momentum of this match is kind of nuts.
Back and forth.
Yeah. They're all, like, they're both showing, like, a lot of style, too. With Chris screaming, I assume.
Yep, lots of that.
Well, Michinoku driver.
Nice!
The deal.
Man, we're dominating Sash down.
I love Taka's theme so much.
I've only really ever heard it through N64-bit crushed form.
Taka Michinoku's theme was composed by the guy who did all the music in Naruto.
Bad tracks. My favorite thing about No Mercy's entrance theme is that sometimes you would have themes that were just like 3-second loops.
Fuka Kakimoto versus Dalton Castle.
Remind me, who's Dalton Castle again?
He's a Ring of Honor guy whose entire gimmick is he's kind of a gorgeous George. Like, he comes out in this like sequin bodysuit with these peacock feathers, and he has these like towel-clad men, like...
Well, used to.
Oh, he doesn't anymore?
I don't think he does anymore for him wear.
Oh.
Well, still,
I think he also came out in Sashdown colors.
He's representing his team. Taka did it to get in her head, to get in Chris's head.
So I'm kind of curious, and I think I may be wondering this because Street Fighter EX was mentioned. I was just thinking about Volcano Rosso as I do. Is there a wrestler whose gimmick is that, like, you know, he's like a pretty boy and everything, but in the ring he's like a fucking monster, basically?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Oh god, that's a good question. Like, I'm sure there fucking is.
Because that would be like my favorite wrestler, because that's why Rosso is like my favorite EX character. Because he has like the JoJo Part 5 thing going on, and his like, you know, manners are very like suave and stuff. But all of his moves are like fucking brutal looking. And it's like, I feel like there should be more characters like that, just in anything. Yeah, this is our final...
Does Vega count as that?
I guess he does. He's a bit more stylish about it. Like, Volcano Russ's throws literally, like, holding you up by one hand and just punching you in the gut as hard as he fucking can. So, like, stuff like that. Vega's got, like, you know, an elegance to him, and also just is like, here's a volcanic eruption on your fucking face. And then there was even, like, there was an EX game where, like, it had blood in it, which was kind of weird. But, he had a super where he just stomped him in the face over and over again, and in the arcade version, like, blood was just flying everywhere, and I'm like, this looks horrifying now. I wish I could play that character very well, though. He's a bit,
Like, well, I guess when I think about, like, that gimmick, also, like, Dio comes up, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, but that's just a consequence of JoJo in general. But I just think about how Dio will look all pretty, and then he'll, like, he'll run his own hand into his fucking skull for no reason, and it's gross.
The funny thing is, when I first saw him doing that in the Capcom game, I thought he was just, like, cleaning the wax out of his ear. And yeah, I feel like Dio just does that because he can. It's like he knows it freaks other people out, and that's why he's doing it. Yeah, he's a famous villain for a reason. That guy's great.
I'm not a big fan of Part 3, but I do like Dio. That is one of my controversial opinions of the day, is I've never been a fan of Part 3. Which is a shame, because Jotaro is like... I should like Jotaro because I love that style of character.
Yeah, he's kind of... Anyway, yeah, thank you for all the gift subs. This 20% off deal is doing us very good.
Oh, wow. Awesome,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Like... Yeah, I mean, Melly, I'm sorry to say this. My least favorite part is 5.
Oh, that's understandable. I could see that. Like, 6 is like the one that people hate a lot, and that one's my favorite.
So for me, Part 5 is the Italian one.
Yeah.
The mob one. Like, for me, it is 5, and then 3... And not counting 7, because I've never really read all of 7, and not counting 8, because it's not done yet. But it's like 5, and then 3, and then 1. I really like 1, but it's very basic, and it's only 5 volumes long.
Yeah. I will say one of the... Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
One of the most controversial opinions I've ever had is that I'm not a huge Part 4 fan.
I'm gonna let that one go.
Yeah, I get that response a lot.
Because I was just about to say, after Part 1 is Part 6 and Part 2 are kind of tied. I always have a hard time deciding what I like the more between those two, and then Part 4 is my favorite.
Yeah. Part 2, I can kind of see that opinion for too. I think for Part 4, it's not that I'm thinking it's a bad part. It's just the pacing is, like, not really anything I'm into, because I feel like it gets padded out a lot by just random shit. Oh,
it absolutely does. That's the thing about Part 4 I don't like, is it was like, alright, we're getting into the plot, and now time for hijinks. And back to the plot, and now back to, like, Rohan has a weirdo on his back. Like...
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's like the actual plot of Part 4 is very good, where it has a very good villain and all that, but it's just like there's so much hijinks that I just do not care about. Like, I don't care about Yukako at all, but like, she has like 3 chapters.
Yeah. Oh, have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, and everybody definitely check out Iron Fist streams when you can. They're the reason why you know, I did the football stream, actually. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when he put "He Hate Me" in NFL Street, and for a second I thought he was in the game because I didn't know anything about football.
But yeah, let's see. Like, yeah, those those parts of Part 4 are very, very noticeable, and it's like really, like it can bring it down a lot. And I also want to say I don't think any part of JoJo is bad.
Yeah,
I'm just not a fan of Part 3 because I feel like at that point stands were very like in their infancy, so to speak, and like not quite fleshed out. That part of Part 2 is kind of not the best at all.
I feel like that reeks of Araki not really knowing a whole lot about what he was writing at the time. Like I feel like that might be a thing he looks back on. He's like,
Araki saw Brocken Jr. and went, I want to write that. Even though Brocken Jr.'s entire gimmick was, I'm not a Nazi, my father just forced me to be one, or something.
Yeah, it's just like where I think Part 2 is like trying to redeem Stroheim. It's like, no, he still like did something horrible at the very beginning of his appearance. It's like, it's not
Full
gonna work.
motive, still a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like his epilogue is he went and continued to do Nazi things until he died.
Yeah, he just, as somebody put it, he died like a bitch at Stalingrad. Yeah, I feel like that's also a thing too, is I feel like that was just like a running theme that people were just kind of into at the time for some weird reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that might have been Araki just like, again, maybe he just looked at Brocken Jr. He's like, I want to make that. But,
Brocken Jr. is such a weird character because it's like, I get the whole thing of like, my father forced me to be a Nazi and I don't want to be a Nazi and I've got all these Nazi tattoos that my father gave me. But it's like, why do you still dress like that then?
Well, he doesn't know that's part of it, I guess.
At least fucking Jaeger/Jade looks like a weird bike man.
Yeah. But yeah, I will say one of my favorite parts of JoJo that kind of clashes with my Part 4 opinions, although not really, is JoJo has some of my favorite sets of minor villains ever.
Well, yeah. Like, I think minor JoJo villains are good when they're done well, but in Part 4, like, if they didn't suddenly throw those arcs in the middle of the hunt for Kira, it wouldn't be that big a deal.
Yeah.
Like, if it were still around the time when they're hanging out with Shigechi, or before Kira has even ever shown up, it wouldn't be as weird as suddenly the hunt for Kira has stopped because Rock, Paper, Scissors Boy has arrived.
Oh god, yeah, there are just some parts that are just like, I don't know why this is happening.
It's like, I think the only one that I really, really like out of that entire set is I really like I Am an Alien because I think that character is just fun.
Oh yeah.
But, mostly everything else, I'm just like, no, please get back to Kira. I even had a problem with that when I was watching the anime. It was like, please.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, then it gets to the invisible baby, I'm like, please just speed it up. Like,
oh god, yeah, the baby. Not a bad shtick, just too long.
Yeah, and I just could not stand Yukako, honestly. Like, I know that sounds harsh, but
I like that this title fight in which Fuka is fighting for the honor of our company has become JoJo conversation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Fire Pro's a good,
Hey!
Oh, yeah. There we go.
5-0!
Yeah.
Eat it, Sasha! Don't actually eat it, I'm just kidding.
But also, like, you kind of won, too. Like, because you're in our federation. Fuka is JoJo. I will say, last note about Part 4 is that, like, I think the thing is some of the, I liked a lot of the side villains, but, like, their face turn didn't make any sense, because, like, Surface Guy should have just stayed a weird creep. Like, I feel like him becoming, like, a harmless little sidekick didn't make any sense, because, like, that does not fit with him. And also when they do that, when the anime tried to do that shot where like he kind of like looks at the lock guy and it looks all like scary, but like now he's like really tiny. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really work anymore. Dustin, Uno, and Cassidy.
Doctor and Kanji.
It's Kanji from Power Instinct. I still think they named the Persona character after him, honestly. Oh man, we have all
Alrighty.
these tournaments.
Welcome to the
End of
annual
year one.
results announcement.
We technically lost a lot of money.
Yeah, but you know, we could
We
buy a lot
are
of dinners.
number 14.
Oh wow.
Let's
We're better
see.
than Sega.
We are number 13 in popularity. We are number 15 in wrestlers. We
our
are number
gym is
1
like-
in gym.
What
We
does
are
that
number
even
7
mean?
in assets and number 13 in title belts.
We did pretty good.
Yeah.
For like 1 year. Oh yeah, Streets of I forgot what it's pronounced as, but
Streets of Camarocho.
yeah. I heard it's basically a demo, more or less.
Yeah, kinda.
And also everybody is Axel. Hell yeah. I mean, we can't see anything because our eyes are gone.
Oh.
Goodbye, Dump
But...
Matsumoto.
anyway, dump Matsumoto's out.
Sasha just fired him. Cause he lost the main event.
You disappoint me.
Huh, I've never seen this before. Yeah.
Calypso from Twisted Metal is at this party, jeez. Wait, what?
Master from Games is asking to fight in one of our events. Sure.
Yeah, who's Master?
I guess we'll find out.
Master Hand. I do have a Master Hand, or Master Hand and Crazy Hand.
Yeah, sponsorships. So let's see, our main sponsor, we've got SRGM Home, construction company that builds and renovates condos. They've established a reputation and are here to stay. Cost of renovating training center cut by 10%, and we get $10,000 a month. And Monster Gains.
Monster Gains.
Supplement manufacturer that targets wrestlers. A favorite among bodybuilders. Left on bench recovering from injury. Probability of wrestler being injured is slightly decreased. But we get
Did I
less
t-
money.
I forget. Did I tell you that there is a direct 428 reference in this mode?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay.
So, Melly, what do you think? $10,000 and a less interesting less interesting effect, or $3,000 and a more interesting effect?
I think Monster
And
Gains would be the best because our wrestlers get injured a lot.
Yeah, and then we'll have something on our ring that says Monster Gains, and it'll be funny.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Alright, and I mean, we can get all of
wow.
these sponsors.
yeah, just get all of them. Like,
So we've got
like-
we've got King's Play, sports brand popular with young people. You either love or hate their flashy designs, but most love them. Zen Tourist, travel agency focused on overseas vacations. They'll want you to get where they'll get you where you want to go, one way or another. That sounds concerning.
The King's Play one is like, what the hell kind of advertisement's like, you either hate it or love it?
Mascara Dorada boasts an extensive lineup of sports equipment. Their martial arts section will knock you to the floor. And Thick Rick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Thick Rick.
I can barely read that.
Their long beef jerky is perfect for intense gaming sessions when you need to eat but can't use your hands. Warning, Thick Rick may be habit forming.
So since it's a Slim Jim pastiche, you still need your hands to eat a Slim Jim. I mean, you need to hold it somehow. You can't just like... You can't just like eat it like a lollipop. That's not how that works.
So let's see.
Maybe
1
I've
year,
never-
1 year, 2 years, 1 year, and 1 year. All right. Wow, has it already been a year?
Yeah, it has.
Okay.
Now we gotta find out who the hell Mask is.
Or
There we
Master.
go. Or Master, yeah.
Alright, so there is one other thing I want to do before we go.
Yeah.
But first, I think it was it games?
Yeah.
Was it,
Master Raven.
Okay then.
Oh, hey.
So,
Oh, yeah.
I have had this idea in my head for a while.
Mm.
Now that it has been 1 year, I am now proposing the Raw is EMMY official draft.
Uh-huh.
So, we will go, I would say, we kind of don't have the standings anymore, sadly. But, if I were to kick a guess, even though Melly has Fuka, I still think Mel Squadra as a whole is at the bottom of the rankings.
Yes.
And then Counterattack, and then Paparazzi?
Then Counterattack, then Paparazzi.
Okay, so we are going to go Melly, me, Sasha, Melly, me, Sasha, and we will each pick one at a time from our 6 friends and put them into our team.
Alright, well, this will be easy.
So,
Manage
NH Stable, Transfer Wrestler, Melly. Who are you picking
Pito.
first? Pito. Of course you are.
Well, yeah, because not only did I make them, they actually do good, which we need more of.
I will select, for my first pick for this draft, the Zeong. Because it's a fucking stable called Counterattack.
Yeah.
Sasha.
And Pirate Paparazzi is picking Death Yamasan.
Melly? Got the
I guess
Megazord, Kurt Hawkins, and Bray Wyatt.
Probably Wyatt.
Alrighty. I guess I'll pick the Megazord. Sasha, and that leaves you with Kurt Hawkins.
That's fine.
So,
Alright.
that means that at the end of our, wait, any scout? Oh. Send out Shin Bitch again. Okay. So, after a year, like, and I think we will go back to this, but this is like the end of season 1 of Raw is EMMY.
Yeah.
Counterattack, we've got Shark Boy, Taka Michinoku, Kotaro Suzuki, Funaki, Hurricane Helms, Jimmy Wang Yang, the Zeong, and the Dino Megazord. For Mel Squadra, we've got Luna Vachon, Command Bolshoi, Bull Nakano, Waylon Mercy, Fuka Kakimoto, our, like, ultimate champion, Mortis, Neferpito, and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I kind of went with a theme.
For Pirate Paparazzi, we've got Saya Ida, Alex Shelley, Kevin Nash, Chris Sabin, La Hiedra, Karada Morgan, Death Yamasan, and Kurt Hawkins.
And Kurt Hawkins is kind of perfect.
So, this is a weird thing to try to think about how to end, just because, like, we've been doing this for a while, and granted, like, we've taken some long breaks, but... Yeah, I did. I always thought it was really funny that it was just Mascara Dorada, who is a real, actual wrestler.
Another instance of that going on.
Alrighty. So, thank you for everybody who joined us for this long, silly endeavor.
Yeah, definitely.
Raw is Emmy will return eventually with Raw is Emmy Season 2. Battle Tendemi.
There we go. Raw is Emmy 2!
I'm not sure what our new big Saturday thing will be. We'll probably just have some one-offs for the next couple weeks until we figure that all out.
Yeah, that's how I usually do things anyway, so...
there is Wrestling Revolution 3D that we were talking about before, but there's also Mellyverse, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think with Wrestling Revolution, I wanted to finish the entire roster first, which that wouldn't be too much of an undertaking considering, like, you know, most of the nobody's gonna care about the movesets. So,
but I think there was something Melly wanted to do next week.
Yeah, Mellyverse Wrestling.
Oh, so you want to do that? You want to start that up next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless, it is entirely possible I mentioned something before and just totally forgot it.
I feel like there was something that you were like, I'd like to do this, and then we were like, well, we want to finish Raw's Emmy first.
Oh yeah, what was that? Let me go look it up, actually.
But, of course, as always, we will be back tomorrow with more Soccer Wars.
Yeah, and
Soccer Wars train doesn't stop until it does.
Even if it's a bit off the rails right now.
Soccer Sundays, yeah.
Soccer Sundays.
Sunday is like anime day. I'll figure out a good title for it.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Thanks everybody for stopping by, and thanks a lot for the support. We've been getting a lot of it lately, and
yeah, all the subs, all the gifted subs, they you know, they help out a lot.
And we will come up with emotes eventually. Just give me time.
I feel like some emotes should just be Kim Kwan doing a thumbs up.
Wait, who now? You were cutting out a bit.
Oh, I said one of our emotes, considering how infamous he is just Kim Kwan, or some kind of Kim Kwan, like for technical difficulties.
That would work.
It's Kim
Probably
Kwan.
him, like,
just find like the weirdest Shinkaro face for Kim Kwan.
Yeah, that would work. Either that or a sprite where it's like he does that like smile where his teeth sparkle. We'll see what's possible.
Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by tonight and for this entire series. Thank you, Sasha and Melly, for letting me take the reins for this. It's been a lot of fun.
No problem.
No problem.
And we will see all of you again tomorrow.
Yeah.
On the same bat channel.
Same Emmy channel. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe and stay sexy. You're never gonna get over that, are you? Alright. See ya, everybody.